Good evening. How are you all doing? Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Julie. What's the words? Yeah, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused tonight. It's okay. You can, however, sit down, relax, pick up a diamond painting, do any kinds of crafts. Today, or tonight I should say, this is a WIP and LiveChat. So if you're new, the WIP is a work in progress, hence the Canva that I have just here. And chat, well, this is a live chat on Twitch. So welcome. And for those who are back, you know the drill. Same thing, sit down, relax, craft, and let's get ready from some catch up since last week. So tonight I am working on, let me just move a bit my Canva to show you. Here we are. I am working on C is for cat. I would love to finish it by the end of April. I think it's a bit of a wishful thinking, but who knows? Who knows? Might happen. I might get you, I don't know, I feel like you're very, very close. Maybe not. I was thinking of maybe pushing the phone a bit higher up, but it will be fine. It's fine. As you can see, I'm working on my white part just here. So, yes, I hope everyone had a good week since the last one. Mine was weird. I'm going to go straight into the meat of the subject. If this is the saying, I'm not sure. I have made the decision to move back to France. And so, that does imply a lot of changes. So that should happen during the summer. So I'm thinking either June or July, because apparently in August there are the Olympics in France. Olympics 2024. So it's going to be a mess and etc. So personally, what does it mean? Well, there is still an uncertainty whether my partner might come with me or not. The idea is that, we both want each other to be happy. I think I'd be happier closer to family, but we both don't know if he'd be happier himself closer to family or in France, in a country where he doesn't speak the language, etc. So it's still big question mark. So for now we have decided to plan as me going back alone and all that it entails. And if in the end he's coming with me, well, that's bonus points. And I'd rather expect the worst and then get the best scenario. You know what I mean? So this is what it means personally for me in the UK. I am lucky that my parents are retired. They own a camper van, which means that they are free to travel however they want. And so they have already said that, yes, they can come and pick me up and help me bring back stuff. Because things like computer, desk, 20 or 30 diamond paintings, it's difficult to carry in a plane. So, that's I am very lucky in that sense that, they are able to come and pick me up. when it comes to the channel, what does that mean? Well, how to say it? I will probably be taking some kind of a break, in the sense that I have a few deliveries already coming in April. I am waiting 2 kits from Dreamer Design, one from the one with the diamond art, and one from Diamond Art Club and one from a DAC Distache group that should arrive tomorrow. But I don't think I will be doing any of these unboxing for now. Might do them like in several months, just because what's the word? I find it difficult to. It would be a bit paradoxical to do unboxing while thinking of packing. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how really to explain it, but yeah, that's the idea. So this is going to be let's say not happening when it comes to unboxings for now. I am hoping to be able to work on the channel, like let's say maybe from June or July, basically once I am at my parents'. But if I remember well, in my bedroom, because my parents said, oh, yeah, my bedroom is still my bedroom, so you know that's not an issue. If I remember well, the Wi-Fi is not great, so I'm not sure how well I'll be able to record or do live streams, and it is obviously not something that I want to do in the family rooms, because this is my parents' house and I don't want to kick them out, basically. But they do travel a lot, so you know, might be a positive to that. So yeah, the channel might be the YouTube channel and Twitch might be very, very quiet. What I might do though is I will try to post consistently on Instagram. So if you want to probably stay in touch, etc., Instagram will be the place. So I think I have a link obviously here on the video on the screen. It is also on my about pages of both Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, if you want to check it out, if you want to stay up to date, I usually try to post an update of my WIPs every time I finish a row. And I'm saying try because I have not even yet posted the finish of my Pisces kit, nor my first column of outside the switch shop, nor the first row of this one. So I am very, very late on posting, and I also wanted to do postings of my updates of my cross stitch conversion, but even this I haven't done that yet. So yes, it's it will be probably all on Instagram for a little while. But yeah, you know, that's the rules of the game, right? So that's quite a big life change. I have been in the UK in September it will be 9 years, so it is weird. It is very strange. I was with my partner, we're trying to say how we felt about it and etc. And my feelings currently are excited to see my family and spend time with them, especially my nieces and nephews. Sad because yeah, it's the end of one of like basically all of my 30s spent here with my partner, only one partner. I am also excited about this new chapter. Ideally, I would like to look for a house, even if it is probably a derelict house, because I don't have the means to buy a big house all done and etc. So I'm not scared of doing any renovations. However, I am very scared of, well, starting from scratch. So it's a lot of mixed feelings, where it goes from excited to scared to sad to happy to wondering, is this a good idea? Am I doing a mistake? Am I going to regret it? So yeah, it is difficult. It is really difficult. There is one thing that I said to a friend. I think no, I don't think I've said that to my parents, but I've said that to a friend, where I said that one of the things that I'm, for example, looking forward going back to my parents is being able to give a big cuddle to my cat. So when I moved to the UK, I got my cat back in 2015. So he's lived most of his life with my parents and their dog. And unfortunately, my partner is allergic. So when we would be going back to France, I would lightly pet the cat, and then I would need to wash my hands, etc. But if I were to hold the cat in my arms and cuddle him, and etc., that would trigger allergies for my partner, which is not fun. So yeah, this is me being selfish, but this is something that, for example, I am looking forward to, like, cuddling him, etc. But at the same time, I also know that my cat will remain at my parents even if I move out somewhere else in France. He's almost 10 years old. He's now a bit of an old man, so I'm not going to change his whole life and etc. So, but yeah, I'm quite excited about it. What other things am I looking forward to? Maybe having snow for Christmas. Maybe. I'm not sure when is the last time we had what's the term? A white Christmas at my parents', but yeah. In winter anyway, there is snow more than when we are here in the UK. Yeah, there are a few things that I am excited about, but also others that I'm very apprehensive about, because, like, I'm scared of saying goodbye to people. And sorry, I need to take a break. Change of subject before I start crying. So I am working on C's for Cats. Like I said, I wanted to... Sorry. I'm sorry. I'd like to finish this one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to calm down and recover. So I'm trying to I would like to finish this one ASAP, because this is ideally for the first birthday of my friend's daughter, and I think, if I remember correctly, her birthday is on April 21st. But also, because I'm going to leave, I want to make sure that all my WIPs are finished, because obviously if I have a lot of WIPs, it means that it's a lot of containers. Whatever drills may spill everywhere, so I do not want to take that risk. So right now I'm focusing on C's for Cats. I'm sorry. Right now I'm focusing on C's for Cat, and once it is done, I still want to work at the same time on parallel on outside the sweet shop, but yeah, I think that this one could be done pretty quickly. It's just that I'm very slow when I do rounds, so yeah. Anyway, so yes, finish this one, then focus on outside the sweet shop. And then what I am going to do is that I am probably changing my plans for my cross stitch conversion, because so at first I had said, oh yeah, I just want to do all the 310 diamonds and etc., because there are 55,000 of them, and it's like basically most of the top of the canvas of the artwork. But what my brain apparently didn't account for was that the canvas is 2 meters long. I can't, like, to work, for example, further down than the first A4, I will have to roll the first A4 part. But if this part is rolled, how do I unroll the plastic? So no, I think what I will have to do is do the first A4 width, like all of it, and then move to the second one, and then move to the third, and so on and so forth, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. But I'm kind of sad because I really wanted to just do the black, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to work on it this weekend just because I want to focus on my WIPs here. So when this video is uploaded on YouTube and etc., or if you want to send me a message here on Twitch if you see this, if you can, for example, tell me what would you like, if you think that there is a way to work on such a big canvas whilst leaving the plastic throughout. Do you have any clues on how to do that? That's it. That's ideally I would love to be able to do this, or alternatively I can just leave the whole canvas to rest, not touch the cross stitch conversion for a few months, and then once I'm settled back in France, though I'm not sure there's any room where I could set up a 2 meter long canvas, but who knows, if I buy a house and I have a big room, I could have like a big table, a big plank of woods, where I could have this one laying flat. I don't know, what do you guys think is best? Because I really want to work on this one, but at the same time I think it would be so much more fun. I am absolutely loving seeing the empty shapes appear and etc. So I obviously started in the top left corner, and you can clearly see that you have that, like, the space that is not, the spaces that are not filled are a lamp and leaves and things like this, and it just, it's like what's the term? I don't know, like when you have just something where you just see you just do some kind of like contouring, I guess, not makeup one, but like, you know what I mean. I don't know how to do contouring in makeup, so yes. But yeah, these are the big changes and the big life changes. It's it mostly means that the channel and Twitch will basically go pretty radio silent for a little while. If I can record a lot of videos and etc., that's great, but I don't know if I will be able to really do that. I'm sorry, I'm using the glue dot and it's a brand new one, so it's like going on the sides and all that, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt. But yes, that's really all I had to say today. What have the other news? Well, not much. Well, my parents, when I had them on the phone earlier this week, they told me that they asked me if my sisters had called me. I was like, no, why? I was like, oh, well, I think they were planning to come and see you in England, just the two of them, so you can do something just the sisters. And I was like, oh, no, they haven't told me. However, do you know how far in planning they are? And apparently one of my sisters doesn't have a passport and etc. So that will probably slow them down. But I tell them, like, if they sound like, oh, they are ready to book stuff, just tell them to, slow down, because we can do something in France when I'm back, basically. Which is very strange to say. Like, for now, I'm thinking, like, I feel like I'm going back to France, but as if it was for holidays. But really, it's not. Why is my release paper so stuck? Oh gosh. Okay. But yeah, it's strange. I left France in September 2015. So yeah, it's been almost 9 years now. And I think this is kind of the answer, one of the answers anyway, to why I have been struggling so much with mental health and what might be depression, is that, so one of my nephew turned 9 in March, and somehow all his life I always thought he was only 1 year younger than my niece born in 2013. But that's because he was born and literally 6 months later I was gone, and I have been gone for so many years. And I think I have realized that I have seen my friend's daughter, for whom I'm doing the diamond painting, probably more often than I have seen my youngest niece and nephew. And I have seen already so much growth in her. Obviously, she's not talking or anything, but like, I have seen her being like an infant to being a, what, is that a toddler at 1 year old already? Like, a young girl. And, I'm realizing that I have missed so much being away. And it is really difficult to come to terms with the fact of, like, this was my decision, but, you can't change the past, right? You can only decide what to do with your future. And so, as much as I always told myself I didn't want to go back to France and etc., I think that with fertility issues on my side and the high probability of never being able to have a child of my own, being close to family is so much more than what I used to consider. I really have to find other things to talk about. Gosh, what a depressing WIP and chat. I'm sorry, guys. Like, if you're still here watching, I am really sorry. It's, yeah, so right now I'm waiting. One of the first thing I am waiting for is confirmation that with my work, I can work from France. So I would think so, because I am based in the UK. I am currently reporting to the UK office, same as my 2 colleagues in my team. However, manager is based in France. So, but then it gets difficult because my side, the company, how can I say it? The site for which I am working is currently being sold. So there's a lot of, apparently my journey is to, check with HR and etc. Somehow it would be like really fun of like, yeah, sure, we'll just change your address and etc. But apparently no. So yeah, I'm waiting to see. Like my mom's blah blah blah. I restart. Like my mom said, she's not worried about me. She knows that if I can't continue my current job in France, she knows me. She has seen me getting a job working nights, going working what I don't know if it's called interim as well here in English, but basically agency jobs and etc. When I was younger, I worked at a fishmonger in a supermarket. I worked at the till again in a supermarket. I worked at McDonald's. I worked in hospitality, whether waitressing or being at the hotel reception, working nights, working any kinds of shifts, and yeah, I've never been scared of working my ass. And if you have bills and etc. to pay, can you really be picky on the job if you really have to pay your bills? I am pretty lucky in the sense that I wouldn't be surprised my parents were to say, no, you don't need to pay any rent. But I probably still will somehow find a way. But yeah, it is strange. I kind of feel almost like one of the reasons why I'd really like to find a house for me. Really quickly. It's because, well, spoiler alert, I'm 38 years old. And yeah, the idea of moving back with mom and dad, as much as they are away from the house, it's still kind of like, oh shit, excuse my French. The glued too much. So yeah, it's quite strange, but we'll see how it goes. So this in this container, it's what I use for try. So so far I have done just one row, let's say a quarter of it, and there's barely any trash. So why am I holding it properly? Yes, I am. Sorry. So yeah, there's barely any trash in it, which is quite impressive. There's a lot less trash than squares. I'm impressed. But yeah, what else? I'm trying to think of subjects I can talk about that are not depressing and that I'm not going to cry, because I already stopped mostly tears twice in 30 minutes. So let's try to not go there. What can I say? Oh yeah, I have finally bought a hair color remover. So I currently have pink-ish hair. I have top basically I went to the hairdresser to do the pink back in September 2023, and since then I have just been topping up with box dyes. So at first I did a lot of the Arctic Fox that I absolutely loved, and then I was like, well, thing is my roots are showing a lot and I am a brunette, so the pink wasn't showing much, and I was like, do I really want to spend a lot of money for a color that won't fully show? Then so it's no, I don't. So what I did is I went with box dyes from supermarkets. So I tried, which ones have I tried? I can't remember. There was a specific brand that I tried. but I can't remember what it is. I tried the Drops by Schwarzkopf, which, no fairness, that was so crap. I ended up using this one. So I still had my bottle of Arctic Fox that had like probably some dye, pink dye in there. So what I did is I put a lot of conditioner in there. I emptied the whole bottle of Drops pink in there, and then I shook it. I almost used if not the full bottle, half of it. It looked okay, but well, not great. So anyway, I have bought a hair color remover because I am scared shitless of bleaching my own hair. I have never done it. I would love to try it someday, but I'm scared. And basically I wanted to change my hair before my friend's wedding, which is on the first weekend of May. But I don't have yet an appointment with a hairdresser, so it's a bit late. And I figured I'm going to try this and see what it goes. So, what color am I going for next? Because I just received it before my stream. I am going to go with Arctic Fox again, but this is Emerald Fortune, and it looks so gosh darn pretty on the pictures, so I'm really looking forward to see what it looks like. And you know what, worst case scenario, what I always do when I dye my hair a specific color and I don't really like it, is that I go buy a box dye for brunette and I just dye my hair back to almost my natural color, and it's done and forgotten, and that's it. I don't care much, but I just want to end up bald because of bleach. So here you go. I'll do that this weekend. But yes, that's the fun little experiment, etc. I have told my friend, like, you know, I was like, if you want me to have more natural hair, just tell me, because obviously it's your wedding and my hair is getting like, I have maybe a few centimeters of brown roots, which looks ugly as fuck. So yeah, just no, you're kidding, just do whatever hair you want, etc. And so when I showed her the color that I wanted, the emerald green, I was like, that will look awesome. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess that's a yes from the bride. And even the groom was like, you know what, if anyone is telling you something about your hair, send them to me. So no, they're cool. Yeah. So I'm quite looking forward to try this one out. I'm going to try this one. It's just because. Oopla, here you go. So yeah, that's what I am planning to do this weekend. If you see a change in the profile picture with green hair, you'll know that it's because I like it. If there's no change of profile picture, well, it means that was a fail, and yeah. That's it. But yeah, I am kind of missing now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of missing working on the outside the switch up. But this one is so small that yeah, I think it could be looking pretty nice. But you know. Oh yeah, what have I received today? Oh yeah, so a few weeks back I had a message on Instagram from a small diamond painting shop, a new one, called Full On Gems, that contacted me asking me if I wanted to become an affiliate, whatever that means. And what that entails was getting a 40% discount and one of their mini kits, which I think is a 15 by 15, for free. At first I was a bit reticent because I was like, I'm not sure if there are really any kits that I like. They do a lot of like words and etc. But there was it is a lot for mental health and etc. So I thought that, you know, seeing how I am doing currently, that might be a good idea. And so I ordered a round and a square, and I asked for a specific small one, no biggie. She had told me that the mini kit, I will receive it first so I can give it a try and all that. And then I received instead, I'm a dumbass. Gosh. But then instead I received the biggest canvas that I ordered. And so I started to record an unboxing just because I received it today and etc. And I figured, well, you know, they asked me to post about it, so I might as well do it as soon as I receive it. And let me be honest here, it is not because I had a discount and because I had a free small kit that I am planning on being dishonest. So first impressions of the canvas and the diamonds. I go more into details and etc. I think you will be able to hear in my tone of voice that I was pretty disappointed and etc. But well, you know what? I had a discount, so I can't really complain. But sorry, let me just put this aside before I spill everything everywhere again. What was I saying? Yeah, so the canvas was all was dinged up on a full side. It is more of a plasticky canvas. It is already fraying on the edges. Basically, as a first impression, the quality of the canvas, the Amazon kits that I started on, the canvas quality was almost better. So that's a bit of a disappointment, I am not going to lie. Let me just get another tray than this one, because this one is going to be a pain. You know what? No. I'm just going to change the thing. There you go, it will be easier to empty it. So yeah, the canvas feels very plasticky, but I haven't even seen yet the image because it's double-sided adhesive, something like this, and I've never used that. But also it was rolled so tight that I really struggled to open it, so I had to leave it like laying flat and etc. So I have rolled it back up a lot more loosely, but yeah, it's also all the diamonds come into tiny bags that I have seen unboxing, like, you know, I have seen people when doing unboxings of AliExpress or Temu kits, that's the same kind of bags that the diamonds were coming in. And so we all know that diamond painting, there's a lot and a lot of plastic in there, but doing so many small bags, it's so much more wasteful. I understand it's probably cheaper, fair, but you know, I don't know, I was a bit disappointed, but like I said, I haven't seen the finished what's the word? The rendering of the canvas, so we'll see what it looks like. Sorry. But yeah, it's, I don't know what to expect. Some bags for the diamonds, you can barely see the number of the DMC, which, well, you know, it's not ideal. Why did I have an issue with Low latency, okay. Sorry. Okay, I don't know. I think there was just a quick issue with the thing. But yeah, as long I hope you still heard me talk properly. I can see myself being frozen. Oh gosh. Gosh. I don't know. I am a few seconds late on Twitch, but I can see on OBS that I'm getting frozen at times, so I don't know. I might stop it here very soon. But yeah, some bags, for example, I have said in my unboxing, but let's say that for a color, I had 10 bags. The first 2 bags will have a number on it, but then all the other bags don't have any colors. They don't have any DMC written on it. And so you just have to hope that, you know, they will remain all together. I don't know, I think I just enjoyed a little too much the quality of Diamond Art Club and Diamond Art Studio UK and all these most expensive companies. And now, you know, I don't know, is this considered like being a bit too posh for it? Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to stop here because I can see the camera software is struggling a bit. And also, I don't have very much to say. My week and my brain and all of it has mostly been... I can see myself being frozen again. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I don't know. Yeah, all my brain and thought power and etc. for the last week has been on moving back to France. So, I'm going to eat here. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what is going on. I'm still streaming, but it went with my offline screen and a night has just restarted. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, that's a bit of a mess. And I will see you all hopefully next week. I will update my schedule if I don't stream anymore for a while. So my apologies again for the whole mess with the software. I can see I'm still very kind of slowed and I don't know what is going on. Thank you for your patience and I will see you very soon. Bye!